Alright, let's try out the new nerfed hunting horn.
This'll be easy. Giddy up.
We got the good spawn. Nice and close. Get this wire bug. Okay.
Can't wait. I knew I'd be down on you.
It's not nice.
You're done for!
Back up into the wall. Nice.
Let's have some fun!
Ooh, that was really good. 201. Yo. Nice. I'll take that. Damn. That's my best time yet. Might have to go back and clip that for a vid. Not bad at all. Alright, so supposedly they nerfed Hunting Horn already, where if you do the Super Pound move, which is this one, you used to be able to roll out after that first side swipe. You can no longer do that. So, yep. Hunting Horn OP, apparently.
Now I'm getting angry! Another successful hunt!
Hunting Horn was just too good. Right off the rip. Nerfed it mid-demo. Mid-demo. I already pre-ordered it, dude. There should be a setting for that. I already pre-ordered it. What? Trying to think of what I haven't really played yet. Gun Lance. I've played most every weapon like 4 times, but I think like Gun Lance, bow, insect glaive, haven't really touched them.
Let's go! Faster, buddy!
That's a weird spawn. I don't think I've seen a Zuchi spawn way back there before. I'm going to try and use all 14 weapons right now during this stream, but we'll see how that goes. We want that. Attack up. Yes, sir. God, I hate Bowgun. Where's this guy at? Oh, there. That one up. I don't know what the Silkbind's do. Hunting Horn nerfed, yes. So the X and A move, the super pound, got nerfed. So you know, it does a double swing. So it no longer, you can't roll out of it. Oops, I wasn't paying any attention. You can't roll out of it after the first swing. Here, let me show you. Let me finish this hunt.
Now I'm really angry. Reloading.
Oh, now we gotta go all the way back there. But yes, so they changed that already in the demo. They're already nerfing stuff. So good to know that Capcom's semi-listening. It's kind of a weird one. I figured they would have like nerfed some of the motion values or something like that rather than remove the ability to roll out of a move halfway through it, but they're doing what they think is best. We'll see. It didn't seem to change too much. I got my best Great Azuchi time right off the rip with Hunting Horn, so we'll see. Okay. They also nerf LS. Not that I know of. I have not heard anything about a longsword nerf. Though I wouldn't be surprised if it does end up coming to that. God. I'm not paying any attention at all. Guard point. Interested as to why that didn't work.
There, you're good to go.
Use the whetstone.
There, all patched up.
Oh, that's me.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Let me block this. Okay. Apparently there's like a 45-second animation at the end of that. Okay. I hate the Switch controller. I feel like it misses button inputs all the time. Like I'm trying to do a quick reload and it's constantly trying to shoot. Okay, again, trying to quick reload and it does the worm stake. Don't
You owe me
understand
one.
how it misses so many inputs.
We did it! I'm gonna get you!
This is why I haven't played Gunlance very much in the beta. Not that it's bad. It's probably really good. I think I saw TSC get like a almost exactly. I think it was a 607 Mizitsune with Gunlance. Just not bad. Not bad at all. I want my extra wire bug.
You asked for this!
I hope that there being Jagras means that Grey Jagras will be back. I know that's not always confirmation, but I would quite like it. Great Jagras was fun. Gunlance is pretty good. Someone got a 556. I have yet to see that. That's impressive. It's like, to be honest, it's not entirely like the run I watched. TSC's run was like 90% setup, basically. Like he's set up with Mizitsune and like one of the spiders that lets you get a free mount, basically. And then ran it all the way to Rathian, used it to get Rathian rideable, rode Rathian, did like 48 tail spins that did like 190 damage each, and then eventually got Izuchi over and did it on him. It was impressive. Like the setup was really good, but it was like the Gunlance was just kind of a means to an end, which is fine. Like it didn't bother me. That's just kind of the state of the game. It's awesome. I think it's really cool. I really like the wyvern riding. TSC 2 big brain. Yeah, dude, it was. I was watching it. I was like, oh my god, that's so smart. It's crazy what some of the runners can come up with, which you can learn just by watching speedruns. Like a lot of people hate on speedruns because they do like exploits or whatever, but there's also a lot of just good general things you can learn by watching speedrunners that'll make your game better that not a lot of people like understand or pay attention to. Just small things that you like normally wouldn't think of.
This is for my fellow hunters!
Trying to kill these little guys for shits and giggles.
Take this!
That Silkbind is so nice.
You're done for! Get ready!
Perfect rush still was pretty good. Not gonna lie. But that Silkbind is nasty. That's like dual length level shit right there.
Down a trap! Now's our chance! Take that! This is for my fellow hunters!
So you can go straight into that Silkbind wow in a perfect rush. That's pretty cool. It also feels like it might be a little nutty. What Silkbind does, to be honest with you. Okay. Easy board.
This is gonna hurt! Here comes the pain!
Nuts.
Be careful! You're done for! This is gonna hurt!
You tried dual blades yet? Yeah, dual blades are
This
fun.
is gonna be good!
definitely play a lot differently than they did in World as far as like Beyblade goes, like the little spinner attack, but they're very fun, enjoyable.
Bye-bye! This is for my fellow hunters!
I can do those next as well.
Hope you've got endurance!
I'm planning to try to play through all 14 during this stream.
This is gonna hurt!
During my lunch break.
Hope you've got endurance! You're my best pal.
Ooh, nice. Game volume too high, King.
All done.
Let me turn it down a bit then. I had tried to lower it earlier, but the sliders on OBS are being finicky for me for some reason. So, I'll drop it down. Is that better, Darren? Let me know if that is a little more hearable. Okay, cool. Thank you.
This is for my fellow hunters.
The Silkbind is sick. Very cool. The amount of hits it does gives me big time Dual Blades vibes though.
Good night,
I think there's something you can do where you like throw barrel bombs while you're in the air and it gives you extra air time. Kind of cool. Saw that. Reddit maybe?
Yeah.
So, yeah, some dude was like crafting him in midair. Thinking of buying a Switch Lite for this, but rumors, data miners say PC version should be announced in a year. Yeah, I guess it all depends on how long you're willing to wait, right? Like, do you want to play the game right now, or do you want to, or do you not really care? Because the game's really good, and I like it, and I wanted a Switch anyway. Like, I bought a Switch Lite forever ago, but because I wanted to make content, I ended up selling that and buying a normal Switch. But, like, a Switch Lite is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed mine, but it all kind of depends on, are you willing to wait? If you are, then probably wait. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on PC. I'd be kind of surprised if it's not, based on the fact that they've added all this extra stuff. Like, it has Windows DirectX 11 support somewhere in the files, so. But I've also heard rumors that they're coming out with a Switch Pro, which will be 4K, up to 4K 60 FPS, to kind of help them battle with all the new consoles. So that might also be what that support ends up being for. Trying to get a trip.
Any last words?
Oh shoot.
You're done for.
Oh my gosh. I suck at hitting that Silkbind attack.
Be careful.
They really nerfed the hunting horn already. Yes, they did. They removed a roll animation from the middle of one of the attacks. So by pressing X and A together and pressing forward on the D-pad, you could do this sort of forward input, like it was like a double slam. So it'd swing once from right to left, and then it would do it like a top-down pound. That was basically like its strongest move. And then you could roll out in between those two. But now you can't. So it makes the animation commitment for that one really long. So you have to have a really good opening to get that hit off.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Take this!
Alright. Slam this mother sucker into some walls. And boom. So yeah, I'll do another hunting. I started out the stream with a hunting horn, but to be fair, there wasn't a lot of people in here, so.
Victory! I'll help myself, thank you.
Carving during a beta, even though it doesn't matter, and I'll probably end up having to delete my save data so I can play more again later, but it is what it is.
Take this! Incoming!
That's kind of cool.
Are you ready?
That's Silkbind sweet. They won't nerf Hunting
Good
Horn, it's
job, my
too
friend.
good. I wish. It is very good though. It's really good. I love it. It's a lot of fun. I know a lot of people are pissed about it. The long-term Hunting Horn players are mad or whatever, but I think it's good. Like, because even with as good as World Hunting Horn was, there wasn't enough to bring in like a huge amount of new Hunting Horn players. So you want to get people to play a weapon that has got basically none of the love that other weapons have gotten in previous games. You got to do something drastic, and that's what they did. And I think that's a good change that will bring popularity to the weapon. It already has in the beta alone. I've seen so many people talking about how
This'll be easy.
they're playing Hunting Horn for the first time because they actually heard that it's good now, as opposed to people who like were in World who were like, oh, I heard that Hunting Horn's good, but never actually ended up trying it or anything like that. Let's break this wire bug. Because the World iteration of Hunting Horn is probably the strongest, I think, that Hunting Horn's been. I wonder what Elder Dragons will bring this game. I hope we get more than we had in World. We had a good amount in World, but yeah, it'd be nice to have some cool ones. It'd be cool if they come up with a couple other like new ones, like they did for World, like with Nergigante and Xeno. But I also would love to see, and I know a lot of people agree, would love to see a Chameleos return. So. So this move right here, you used to be able to roll out during that first side swing there. No longer.
This is the end!
Please let me roll.
I knew I could count on you.
nice little head damage here. Wow. But yeah, I'm excited to see, first of all, how big the monster roster is, and second of all, what monsters we have. Because if it's just, I don't know, like a small amount of monsters, then, you know, less likely to have fan favorites returning or new ones. But if we get a decently sized one, that could be nice.
Have a taste of that.
Hold this. Nice. Gormagala is one I'm hoping for. Yeah, that's a sick monster. A lot of fun. Okay, so the nerf to hunting horn. You guys ready? Here it is right here. So this move right here. See how there's two swings? So there's this right to left and then a down pound. You used to be able to roll out right here, which you can't do anymore. So you used to be able to roll out after that first swing. So like if you realized you were about to get attacked or something was going to happen, you used to be able to do that. You can no longer do that. You have to wait till the whole thing comes down. So you got to have like a fairly good opening anymore to do it. So I don't know. I feel like that's not a huge nerf, but it is a nerf technically, and a lot of people are not super excited about it. So I mean, obviously against Izuchi, not much of an issue, but you never know.
Piece of cake.
In hunts, that might end up killing you, especially if it's something you're used to. So I already pre-ordered it. I actually canceled my Nintendo pre-order and pre-ordered it through Amazon because I got it cheaper because I got some gift cards. It's not anything I've noticed. Too many more iframes. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's just live today, maybe. Not 100% sure. I heard about it from somebody in my Discord, but technically a nerf. But I mean, a lot of people don't really use that move outside of big openings anyway, so for the most part, I feel like that's not going to be super noticeable. Oh, I gotta change the cart counter. Gave cart once earlier. I think Hammer's Silkbind attacks are phenomenal. I think they did such a good job with these. So you've been playing the beta then, I assume, House? Alright, let's grab that wire bug. So that way we are triple charged up. The thing I struggle the most with is getting an early KO on Izuchi here.
Are you ready?
I can't believe that missed. Frustrated. Here we go.
Face my fury!
And we How does that miss? Maybe I'm just bad.
Are you ready?
Okay. A little wyvern ride going. You've been on since it was available. Hell yeah, dude.
How it's done.
I figured. The hype is real. I'm really excited for this game. It's gonna be a good time. Added self-improvement to my rotation. Yeah. Oh my word, dude. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Do a little wire fall on you. This Arzuros is so aggressive, like for no reason. Let's do a little spinny.
I'll show you no mercy.
Oh, nice. You're gaming on him right now. To the point where I'm wall running in combat to reposition. The added mobility is too much. It's nice. It's good. Can we skip wyvern riding, or is it forced? It feels forced. I don't think there's any, like, you have to pretty much just not attack the monster, which kind of sucks. But it's not bad. Like, it's a really good mechanic. Like, it blends in nice with the combat. It's fresh. Like, it's cool. So I don't mind it as much. I'm just interested in, like, kind of what that'll have to do with speedrunning times, because, like, you really don't get as much damage out of it. But kind of what I've seen people do is, like, if they get the monster they're going for, so like in this quest case, we'd be going for Izuchi. So they grab like one of the puppet spiders, immediately make Izuchi mountable, take him to the next monster, like so this case Arzuros. They would attack it until Arzuros was mountable, hop off of Izuchi, get onto Arzuros, and then use Arzuros to attack Izuchi and get damage, as well as like the mounted finisher or whatever, which keeps him knocked over. So they use that to kind of deal damage, and that way it takes a while for that to build back up on your main target. I've seen that in a couple different runs now, so I'm interested to see what it'll be. The hardest part getting used to is I've been playing on a decent bit of Gen Ultimate lately, so going back to this and doing some like mobility stuff, not quite have it down yet. I'm still getting there. It does feel good to be playing Monster Hunter a lot again, though. It's been a while. World just kind of got stale. I played Fatalis a little bit, but that was about all I could really get back into was whenever there was a major update, because I kind of just done everything else, you know? I respect all the people who stayed on and grinded it for a while, but I just, like, I don't know. I kind of had everything. So, I stopped playing. Started playing some other stuff. It feels good to be playing Monster Hunter again. I love this game. Alright, we gotta open up with some sticky ammo. 4 for a KO. That was nice. bonus boy. Thoughts on GS? Feels off to me somehow. Yeah, I agree. I've heard that from a lot of people. Greatsword does not feel very greatsword in the beta right now. It feels way slower. I feel like there's a lot of input issues. So like, I feel like I'm constantly missing like true charge slashes and charge slashes because like I'll pull back on the stick and try to use that and it just doesn't work for some reason. And so everything just feels really slow about it. So, and I know it's not just you. So, what do you mean nerfed? What did I miss? Okay, so Mr. Blanky, what has happened is that on the super pound, which is your X and A, triangle, circle, whatever attack, it does 2 swings. The first swing is a very light swing. The second swing was one of Hunting Horn's highest like damage hits. And so you could roll out between that short hit and the long hit. And they have removed the ability to roll out. So it's not as huge of a nerf, but they've already changed it. So, I'll be interested to see if they make any more changes to it. It's mostly just a mobility nerf, but now the strongest attack, you have to really utilize it properly in order to kind of get the most out of it. So, it's a little bit more punishable now. I think it's so people don't use it quite as much. Okay, yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, Tereos. It's just, I don't know, Greatsword just feels so off. And then the Silkbind attacks are not good for Greatsword, in my opinion. They feel really bad. Like, especially the one that, like, kind of makes you jump up into the air. That one is awful. It does nothing. I feel like I'm constantly missing. It just shoots you so far. I mean, it may just be like a learning curve type thing. I'm not 100% sure, but it feels really bad. Greatsword hits like a truck, though. LBG can use clusters now, right? Yes, that's correct. It can. Here you go, actually. Here's some cluster LBG for you. Now, if I recall correctly, in some of the older games, you could use cluster, but cluster worked very much like, kind of like sticky in the older games. So it shot straight, and then when it hit the monster, it would do what cluster does now. So it wasn't like a mortar. So you would shoot it straight at the monster, and then when it would hit like that, it would then break into the certain parts and explode. So that was a change. I don't know if that was in GU, because I haven't really got far enough to use HBG in GU yet. Like the mortar sort of way of aiming it, but that is how it is now. And they've added that to LBG, which I think is okay. It's fine. It probably won't be super overpowered or anything, especially since like Rocksteady, Mantle, and Health Booster don't exist, and that got nerfed basically to Snot and Iceborne anyway. I feel like it won't be too much of an issue. It's more of like a complementary ammo. Because like, I don't know if you saw it, but when it exploded right there, it did 3 hits of 14 to that Jagras, so only 42 damage, whereas each spread shot's hitting for 6, so I'm doing 24 per spread shot, and I can probably get off an entire clip of spread in the time it takes to shoot 1 cluster. So it's not really a damage game, at least here in the beta. It's not. So how's bow in this game? Okay, so the beta bow feels terrible, but that's because crap armor skills, no stamina management items, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that isn't bow's fault. I feel like it'll still end up being good at the end of the day. It'll be fine. But if the beta bow is awful. It's a raw bow, so no element, and of course a fast multi-hitting weapon like bow is always going to scale well with element, same as it did in World and almost every other game. So it'll probably end up being good. But since we have no good skills for it in the beta, and we have a really bad raw bow, it feels clunky. They made some changes to it to kind of lessen its potency, but nothing too insane. It still feels and plays very similarly to how it did in World. They removed the first like power shot that was like that cost no stamina, but that's like the only like major change I can think of. Other than that, it still plays very similarly. And down he goes. So, like, look at how much damage I'm doing right now. Like, if I was shooting clusters, I'd only be getting 42 damage per cluster. I'd have gotten maybe 2 clusters off during that knockdown. So, yeah, cluster's fine, but, like, I feel like it's not as huge of a DPS thing as it was. Also, charge shot for the heavy bowgun is basically useless. He's also the director. He is true raw based on like World, which is bloated. Yeah, that's true. I do like that. Just being able to see the base values. There's no extra math that you got to go into to see like what's higher damage. You can just see, okay, this is how much raw it has, and that's that. End of discussion. Ooh, barely got that block in. Oh, apparently I am out. Alright, so we'll use it now. Try to beat up on. Oh yeah, mounted Punisher time.
That'll do.
Yeah, still, the pierce tick rate in this game is insanely high, so it pierces a lot per shot, so I feel like pierce ammo is going to be really, really good. Again, just like it was in Iceborne, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and load this up, and then hopefully we'll just kill him with that. But overall, I've been really impressed by the beta. Feels good. I like it.
I placed a trap. Foolish monster.
I was gonna say, I'll be surprised if this doesn't kill him. But yeah, we'll see. Once we get to up like spread 2, spread 3, we'll see how good heavy bowgun and light bowgun are really looking. They seem solid in the beta. They seem good enough, you know. The beta gunner sets always suck. Every Monster Hunter demo, the beta or like the gunner stuff is terrible because they don't, you know, obviously they're not trying to give you the glutton or spread cannon or anything like that, or like the Zenogre heavy bowgun from Gen Ultimate. They're not trying to give you something like that to just abuse the monsters, so they're typically not as good.
Take this.
So, but it's good to see Wyvern Snipe, Wyvern Heart back. I like those. They're cool. They're situational. They can be nice.
Another great
The other thing about bowgun, data miners have kind of gone in and checked it out. They got rid of like long range mods and close range mods, which is really good because that means probably spread spam will not be quite as strong, or it might not even be strong compared to how it was in World. So that'll be nice, you know, at least to be able to see some variety on builds, maybe. Hopefully a little bit more variety. Oh, I was gonna do Greatsword. My bad. I forgot. I'll do Greatsword after this. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to check this because I forget every time which Silkbind is which. Okay. No mods means HPG as shield by default. Well, shucks, I liked shotgun style. Yeah, that's gone. No, I don't think HPG is shield by default. I think there's other mods, or there might be new things added. There's just no close range or long range mods. So you'll probably still have your stuff like maybe deviation suppressor, recoil, reload, shield. But yeah, it seems like shield kind of will be a little bit easier. Because like there are certain weapons where you couldn't always use shield if you wanted max damage. Like you would drop damage by picking up a shield because you were losing long or close range mods. And so that probably won't be the case anymore, according to data miners who've said that this is no longer, or it's not a thing in the game files. Try to guard point. There we go. Nice. That Silkbind is naughty. Oh my word, I whiffed that so bad. But yeah, that Silkbind, I have a feeling, is going to be very, very much used in speed runs, charge blade speed runs, because it starts you off just straight away with a with fully charged files. So I really like all the Silkbind attacks so far. Just Greatsword, dude, Greatsword just feels bad. And Insect Glaive does too. Insect Glaive doesn't feel good either.
Bye-bye.
And I know that's not just me, I've seen that, been asked that all over as to why those weapons feel so crappy. I just didn't get good Silkbinds or something.
Aw, but I was having so much fun.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with either of the weapons. It's just like all the other weapons got these nice, like, new smooth move things, and they really didn't. Like Greatsword's one Silkbind is just a sheath. I mean, it gives you like an attack boost, yeah, but you just sheath your weapon. You pull yourself forward and sheath your weapon. That's it. You get an attack boost. It doesn't feel insane. Like, the attack boost is not crazy. Or like really high or anything. Ooh. Why would you do that, you stupid dog? God, it's like playing Guiding Lands with randoms. You just smack the monster to wake it up. Why? Okay. I like the dogs, but I don't know, it's kind of frustrating sometimes. What I don't know, hit effects, damage indicators. See, you can only turn damage indicators on or off. I wish I could turn off like my Palico and Palamute's hit numbers, you know? It just is, there's so much on the screen, right? There's all my numbers in like yellow and gray, and then there's all their numbers in like more gray, and all their attacks hit multiple times. Like, you see this dog here basically has like, it's kind of like a chain blade, right? So it does a lot of hits. So sometimes there's like 5 or 6 extra damage numbers that aren't even yours on the screen, and it's kind of hard to tell. So I'm hoping once full game comes out, we will be able to remove those damage numbers, because I just don't want to see, I don't care about the 3 damage that my Palamute is doing, or the 14 that my Palico did with its top or whatever, you know. But we'll see. Here's hoping. Got plenty of time before the game comes out. 2 months, 2 weeks from now. The 26th of March. Very excited. Alright, great sword I said I would do. I remembered this time. So, for those of you who have been playing the beta, what do you guys like? Like, your favorite weapon, you know. Like, of course, House of Hunting Horn, I know that you're gonna love some of the changes to Hunting Horn, but, you know, what do you guys like about the changes? What do you dislike? You know, what are you hoping for? What were you hoping for that you haven't seen yet? What do you guys think? Oh. So if you land the hit, you get a nice little charged aerial. That's kind of cool. Oh, does that miss, bro? Alright, so we're back here. Okay, just move, yeah. Very cool. Oh, jeez. Hawking a loogie at me. I want to see the other Silkbind attacks and armor sets. Like in the beta, or once the full game releases? I'm sure you've already seen everything there is to see in the beta with how much you said you've been playing. I'm wondering if they'll, I mean, they obviously will probably implement new skills, but I'm wondering what they'll be, what older ones will come back.
Be careful! You okay?
Stunned. How's that happened? What am I getting hit by? I'm so confused. hit these little guys? Yeah, I mean, I guess greatsword's not so good for killing the little guys. Alright, there we go. I haven't played it yet. I don't have a Switch, but I'm liking what I see. Are you thinking about getting one, Taryn? I don't want to walk through the game like I did with Iceborne. Yeah, well, to be fair, Iceborne was an expansion. So you kind of already started with like really good equipment. But I'm sure that if they do an expansion on this game, it'll be another thing. You know, it might be a little easy. Just because you have good equipment left over and you already kind of know how to play the game. Because kind of playing through it the first time always is a little bit of a challenge. That felt really good. That was probably the best greatsword hunt I think I've had. I mean, 337 is nothing, but I felt like I wasn't like whiffing all my attacks like I did earlier with greatsword. But I think now that I've figured out how that Silkbind works, it feels a little bit better. Like if I hit it, it launches me up and I get a nice aerial attack.
I'll be taking this.
Because before I was trying to use it like the long sword kick attack, where you just try to hit from close range. Right? So like I'd be trying it from here, like trying to just hit this first swing, but it kind of launches you directly over them. So using it a little more at distance is probably the way to go. Yeah, hopefully before it comes out. Well, hey man, good luck. Switch is a lot of fun. I quite like it. Plus, if you ever get bored, you can pick up some of the older Monster Hunter games, like Gen Ultimate. Gen Ultimate, I think, was on sale for like $4 or $5 over the holidays. It was really cheap. I picked it up for $15 like almost a year ago. So, it's pretty cool. But it's definitely worth picking up. Switch is a good console. I mean, you know, it's a Switch, so it's not going to be like, oh, super insane graphics and really high frames per second, but it's fun, you know, it's good. So, good luck. I hope you manage to get one. This game's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, what haven't I played yet? Longsword. Oh, nice. We got the close spawn. Yay, I don't have to go super far. I can pick up the first wire bug that I see. Hooray! If not, I'll just steal my brother's Switch. Yeah, there you go. That's the move. That's brotherly love, man. You share, right? Sharing is caring.
There it is. Hope you've got insurance.
Alright. Holy hell, I'm late. I blame school. That's fair. That's a good blame.
This is gonna be good.
No worries, artist. You are good, man. We've just been hanging out, vibing, chatting about the beta, different weapon changes, the hunting horn nerf, you know. You know, the huge. You made it just in time for longsword, though.
Prepare for a world of hurt.
I don't know how these miss sometimes. I don't understand this game. I never pretend that I do know what's going on. What did they nerf? Super Pound. You can no longer roll out during the second hit, or before the second hit.
Get ready.
God damn, I missed twice in a row! Oh, pain. Hold that. Thank you.
Run the trap. Here comes
Alright, let me hit this one, please. There we go.
That's a wrap.
You never could? Yeah, you could. Glass. You could roll out on that between the first and second hit of Super Pound. You could use it to face check monsters. So, because sometimes the first hit would flinch them. Would have been depressing if it was the songs. Yeah, for sure. I think it's to make the move more punishable, right? So you really have to pay attention to when you're using it, rather than just any opening you get, you can just cancel it if you're about to get hit, you know? It's a decent change. I don't know. I don't know if it's so much of a nerf as what I'm saying or kind of anything like that, but it's technically still a nerf. You lose some mobility. You have to pay more attention on a specific attack. I don't know. Doesn't feel like as big of a deal to me. That's so cool. Longsword OP. Yeah, Longsword's busted. She had like 3 counter moves now. I didn't even use the Silkbind counter attack. That thing's nuts. I don't even know. I've loved Longsword. It's nice. Here's kind of the thing I've heard is a lot of people are worried that Longsword has too many counters. But to be fair, Foresight is a lot tighter, it feels like, in this game. It's not as easy to pull off. AI Slash, while they did make it a little bit easier, the eye counter is just a difficult move in general for most people to pull off. And then the Silkbind counter, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I think they have to hit you from the front because of the wires in front of you. So, you know, if you miss aim or they move while you do it and hit you from behind, you're kind of cucking yourself because you can't move or like roll out of a Silkbind. So, I don't know. I feel like it's not as bad of a thing as a lot of people make it out to be. Can confirm they do. Alright, cool. Thank you, artist. I haven't really got a chance to use it that much. I constantly forget. I don't know. Getting used to a new Monster Hunter game, I get stuck in my ways of the old games. Like, I'm constantly trying to do the Helm Splitter by pressing, like, ZR and X instead of doing it out of the Silkbind. So I've been practicing that a lot, like, off stream and off camera and stuff like that. Like, I'll just hop on and play to try and get used to the new controls and how things work. So... Of course, right as I come out of it.
I'm glad I chose you.
Alright, time to find out what these do. Okay. Guess not. I want Valstrax to return so I can counter him. There you go.
This one's gonna hit hard.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Get ready.
Alright. Let's find out what this does. Apparently, I just stab him in the head. Apparently, that's it. What does Z up? Does A do? Okay, gives me a guard.
Here it comes.
stab him again, since I don't know what it does. Valstrax would be sick, especially with all the new movement options we have. Like doing like a wire bug, like jump over his head or something like that. Like when he does his dive bomb attack. Now that would be fucking raw. I love the wire bugs. Wire bugs are so cool.
This is gonna be good.
Alright, there we go. Get that guy out of my way.
Bye-bye.
Arzuros, leave me alone, dude. You come into my hood and attack me? Oh, no! Did not even check my health. Imagine using the most defensive weapon in the game and carting to Izuchi. Rough. Wow. Very cool. I'm going to get to Izuchi. He's going to be legit like one hit, and I'm going to be so upset. The amount of times that's happened, I'm not even going to lie. I'll be like talking to somebody else, and I'll just cart. Come back, hit him one time, and he dies. And then I just want to end it all. Just cancel pre-order, uninstall, delete data. Part of the game. It's no fun to just quit every time you die. Most offensive weapon is LS now? Yeah, basically, I mean... Really, if you play your cards right, it's tough to get hit. Especially now that EI counter has been buffed, so you gain a level if you pull it off correctly, which I think is good. Because it was a very skillful move, and it was frustrating to pull it off and not really kind of get anything out of it. If he dies in the next 2 hits, I rage. Okay. Oh, okay, so apparently that's like a mental counter. I want to try it. No! Let him hit me! Okay, not like that, though. Alright, come on, hit me. Why are you attacking my dog? Fight me! Fight me. Okay, that's pretty solid. They made every weapon somewhat playable. That's good. Yeah, very true. It's nice. I thought every weapon was like playable in World, right? But there was definitely some outliers, right? Like Hunting Horn kind of still wasn't that good, especially damage-wise. Insect Glaive was a little lacking. Honestly, they kind of cucked Insect Glaive, if I'm going to be honest. Not bad. Not really great either, to be honest. Alright, let's see what this does. Press ZL plus B while the Kanai is still lodged in the target will launch you to... Oh, okay. So you just... so you stab him in the head. And then pull yourself into it. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what other... like, weapons really got a nice improvement. Hammer's Silkbinds are so good. I feel like Hammer has the best Silkbinds, at least, like, for its weapon type. Let's see. We'll do bow next. The one bow Silkbind is actually insane. It's really good, because you get, like, infinite iframes while you're still on the ground. And it only costs 1 wire bug. So it's really strong, despite the fact that bow, the demo bow is trash. It's very bad. Sorry, artist, dude. Insect Glaive was not like an insane weapon. And then they took away the descending thrust, which was like the best move that it had. It was so high damage. And they just screwed it into the ground for like no reason. I could understand if it was like super broken or whatever, but it was not even like overpowered. Like, you get good times with it. Fatalis coming to Iceborne made Lance better. Yes, without a doubt. Definitely. Fatalis coming to Iceborne made every weapon better, to be honest. Fatalis, you know, is a good endgame DLC. It did what it was supposed to do. Gave you that final boss armor to work for that was just disgustingly good and made all your weapons and attacks better. I mean, allowing you to max out like every skill if you really wanted to was insanity. Very, very cool mechanic. Because I'll be honest, Alatreon armor was very disappointing to me. I was not super stoked about that one. I don't know what I was going for there.
This one's gonna hit hard. It's from the trap. You're a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, you can end with double power shots now for bow. But yeah, it's a raw bow, no stam management skills. It's not very good. I was expecting Fatalis to be so fucking hard that we needed 5 cards just to beat him. Yeah, he's tough, but I like that. You know, it should be a challenge, right? You know, like the endgame. I get that a lot of people had issues with it, but to be honest, I thought it was a good way to end it. I hope they fix the RNG for decorations if they bring that back. I still only have 1 level 4 attack decoration after 1,000 hours. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty mental, all the grinding you had to do. The nice thing in Iceborne was the combo decos, like, because you could still get decent attack as long as you had a bunch of attack combo decorations. Like, it wasn't super great, you know? Like, it wasn't as optimized as you could have been, but it still wasn't. It at least gave you an option.
This one's gonna hit hard.
Oh jeez. Try some paracoating. Oh, he's almost dead. Never mind. Probably won't matter.
Let's move.
But yeah, I feel like decorations will probably be back. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, they've been in all the games that I've played anyway. But I know that like this thing that allows you to collect these birds or get the dust from them, I heard that those might kind of work similarly to like charms from GU. But probably not. I would assume not. I feel like that would be... I don't know. I'm interested. We'll see where it goes. Okay, not too bad. But yeah, the decoration grind was something else that turned me off from World. It was hard to get on every day and just fight the same, like, 5 tier 3 monsters over and over and over again in hopes of a roll at an expert or attack deco. Like, I got really fortunate with Iceborne. I got good stuff. But, you know, what were they expecting? He is at the top of the ecosystem after all. Yep, very true. The Black Dragon. Super sick fight. Just a classic, like, just classic. GU had good charm quest. Yeah, it does. There was good ways to get it. There was also some cheesy strats you could use to get just a dump load of them. I remember in my playthrough on Switch Lite before I sold it and had to restart twice because Switch fun. I had like way too many. Like I was just constantly melding charms, so like it was nice that it didn't feel like the decorations and because I was getting better charms by melding. And it was nice because in World I would like just have like 1,000 like poison resistance decos and meld them and get like 3 more poison resistance decos for like 5. It was just really bad. I don't know what they were thinking. I like the tempered quests. I think that's cool, but I just think the forcing of only being able to do certain monsters to get X level decoration was really bad. So I think when they added the tempered Zinogre like event quest, that was a really good kind of, hey, we're sorry, we kind of owe you some good decos, here you go. So that was good.
There's the target.
I do really like Switch X in this game. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be really good. Maybe not as good as it was in Iceborne where you could just ZSD spam the entire time, but it's gonna be good, no doubt. Let me climb. Yeah. Come here, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that wire bug attack is so nice. Because you take no damage. Unless you, of course, do it way too early to close the gap and then get hit. That's on me, though.
I'm not going down that easily.
Alright, let's heal. Probably a good idea.
Putting down a trap. It's from the trap. That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Ooh, Switch Axe.
Quest complete.
Damn. I mean, 3 minutes. But still, that just felt like a clean fight. Like a good, clean fight. We like that.
Carve, carve,
Switch Axe is good. Switch Axe feels really strong. Silkbinds are nice. In case you're wondering, here's what they are. Didn't start getting good decorations till Iceborne. Yeah, same. I think in all of base world, I had 3 attack decos, 1 from beating the storyline, 1 from the Witcher Puge Puge quest, and 1 drop from the Greatest Jagras, and that was it. And then I had, I think, exactly 7 expert decos. So I had exactly what I needed, but so many sets, you know, watching different set videos and stuff like that, were just like, oh yeah, by the way, 7 attack decos, good luck. And I was like, damn, dude, like, what am I supposed to do? How? So that's what I liked about the end game. The end game, especially for Iceborne, right? So Fatalis armor, this was really good for gunners, okay? Because if you needed plus 7 attack, you could run Fatalis armor, which gave you true razor sharp. So you automatically didn't need the razor sharp charm, which meant you could drop in like the attack 5 charm, and then you would only need 2 attack. So you could do attack combo decos if you only had 1 attack plus deco. If you had a 5th piece of armor, like the Frostfang Barioth legs came with 2 attack, so you didn't need to slot in any attack decos at all, not even combo decos. So it's kind of, that was what was nice about it, was having, because you also had that huge attack charm that got rid of the need for 5 levels of attack instantly. So just kind of depended on what you wanted to build. I know that definitely wasn't the case for a lot of the other weapons. Alright, artist, here you go. This one's for you. Time to use the insect glaive. It annoys me that they didn't just use like the bow and bowgun Silkbind mechanics. Like, they made it use the melee ones, and so now it's harder to aim your Kinsect. I don't know, I struggled with it a lot the first quest or 2 that I did. This is my least played weapon in the beta. I honestly like Safi better for gunners because of the constant healing. For elemental, yeah, it was way better, I think. But for like sticky, pierce, spread, dude, Fatalis was just way too good. Safi was always going to be the king elemental.
There it is.
Why can't I like send out my Kinsect? Forget how to do that. Teach me. My bad. Oh, it's ZR, okay. I was using just R. That makes sense. And this Kinsect is painfully slow. Speed kills for Kinsects. And this one does not have it. What do I need to get the one? It isn't one extract the head extract? They changed that now? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Is tail extract the one extract now? Like, what? I don't know what I'm missing. Artist help. Why can't I get a red extract? There we go. make IG take the most effort to upgrade, but the worst weapon monsters have. Monsters didn't have zones. That's weird.
You're mighty command. Get ready.
Let's go ahead and do the finisher. Chalice armor was a good way to end it all. Yes, totally agree. It's kind of nice to have that nice conclusion, and then, you know, some time in between to appreciate the armor, right? So you kind of got to, you know, use it for a bit, feel like it was good, rather than, you know, kind of, oh, the next Monster Hunter game came out instantly afterwards.
I can do this all day. Let's go.
Where'd that boy go? What the? Oh, okay. I was like, that was not his usual path.
Look out!
Does feel like extracts last a little bit longer as I lose my extract. My Kinsect like not attack? What's the deal? I hit something that's not his head. Good grief. Does it auto like track to the head because I've got that on it now? I feel like it does. Can I hit the tail to see if it like smokes red? Okay, so the tail is red now. That's so weird. It's nice that it auto tracks, but also it kind of removes the usefulness of that move. Because now if I want a different extract, I've got to hit him in exactly that spot with the R2 attack. Or the ZR attack, I guess. I don't know. Still a better time than whatever that one was. Nope, never mind. No, it wasn't. 5:56. Slowest time. I don't understand. They definitely will buff IG before the game releases. There's no way they release it in this awful of a state. This is like, so many people love Insect Glaive. It's such a fun weapon. It's so cool. And if they release it this bad, dude, they're gonna be in for a world of backlash. They already are. They already are. But, dude, I don't know. There's just no way.
Quest complete.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. I mean, if they've already made a change to Hunting Horn, we'll see. Means they're listening in some capacity. But, you know, who knows? Not me. Is there any weapon I haven't played yet? I'm trying to think. Great sword, sword and shield, dual blades, hammer, hunting horn, lance. I think we've done them all. Finally. Alright, I'll do one more. Do hunting horn. Just because name of the stream. Hunting horn nerf. And then we'll call it. Because I gotta get back to work. And I gotta go work out. So, last hunt. Oh, we've been live for a while. Good.
This'll be easy.
I was worried this would end up being a short stream. So I'm glad that got well over an hour and a half in. Because I was like, you know, I got some time. Almost time for your next class, too. What you got next, artist? What's up next for you? Gunlance? I played Gunlance second, I think. IT. It's a good class, man. Everybody needs to learn how to do that kind of stuff.
Buddy's the best.
From 1 to almost 4? Good grief. It's a long class, man.
Let's have some fun!
Just let myself get hit, honestly. Nice. Fucking nailed it. And he's down, so we get the nice free spin attacks off. Yeah, I hate long classes. That's why I like really don't like night classes or anything like that. They just go so damn long. Woo! Look at how fast. That class has no right to be so long. Is it like a once a week thing, artist, or do you have that every day? Or like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, something like that? Damn, 226. That's my best for this spawn. But I got a 201 first hunt of the day today. So yeah, like I had a night class that went from 6 to 10 p.m., but it was only once a week. So it was a 4-credit class, 4 hours. By far the longest class this week, yeah, no doubt. So, are you online currently, artist? Because like yeah, Hunting Horn OP, that's true. Because my college is doing online this week. This is the first week of classes, and then next week we can start in person again. I've picked up almost entirely online classes because I hate driving into school. But
All right.
gotta do what you gotta do. I know a lot of people are online this week and then go back next week, so to in person. But like my younger brother, he is in person almost entirely now. Yeah, okay. Just kind of curious. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I had a really good time. It was good to chat with y'all, answer your questions, and hear you guys' thoughts. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a couple more of these before the beta ends. You're online, but you're still in high school? Yeah, that's kind of what my brother was doing. He was doing hybrid, so he's in high school as well. He was doing hybrid, but he's going in, I think, like 2-3 days a week now. Like in the mornings, and then like the other half of school comes in the afternoon, and then like the other 2 or 3 days they do online only. So, I don't know. It definitely varies by district and by state for sure, at least here in the States. You know, I'm not sure how it is everywhere else. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had a great time talking with you guys. If you do want to catch more streams, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And I'm also going to be covering a ton of different content when Rise does officially drop in 2 months. So thank you guys. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Good luck with school, work, anything you guys have going on. Happy hunting.